Man, I'm having a great time here in Oslo. I came especially to visit my great friend, Teta. It's like a great friend of mine from many years, and coming here to visit him and see the work that he has done here on this side of the world is such a great thing. So I'm really happy to come visit him, get to roll with his students, get to actually share my knowledge here in Norway, and I'm really happy about it. So truly I came here to see a good friend of mine and get to see all the great work he has done, and of course come to advertise a little bit on my work, showcase and get to spread the word in my way of seeing jiu-jitsu. Yeah, of course, I'm really thankful to have that moment of winning Absolute on ADCC, but that's just a stage, Next year is gonna be a great year, I'm gonna have some new goals to set up. One of them is, of course, defending the title. I'm gonna fight against Abreu, the super fighter of ADCC next year, someone who's a great fighter, and it's gonna be amazing to go against someone like him. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to keep my title and still be the absolute champion. You know what I mean? Other than that, there is some offers that I have into fighting Metamoris and fighting other events, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I fight jiu-jitsu and I train jiu-jitsu because I love it. It's not because of anything else, So that's no other lifestyle for me than actually training and competing to be the best. So, I do it for the love. So, for sure, any kind of challenge that I get to face from now on, every one of them will be welcome. I think that on Metamoris 6, I think we'll be able to face Josh Barnett. It's nothing set yet, but, I talked to the guys, and then we're looking into maybe doing that setup. Josh Barnett, someone who's a great fighter, you know what I mean? He's super experienced, someone who has conquered so much things under his belt. And it's going to be amazing for me to be there and actually defend the flag of Jiu-Jitsu, go in there and put up a show, you know what I mean? Other than being back to Metamoris, which is a great show, and I really want to be part of it again, So I truly think it's going to be an amazing experience, and competing someone on that scale of Josh Barnett will be a great experience. I'm waiting for the answer, and if I get to be chosen to fight him, I'll make sure to go there and give it my best and take that title and bring it back home to Miami. I think that nowadays just information is too easy to everybody. Back in the days you need actually the source of your professor and all this in order to succeed or actually to go ahead on your career. Nowadays, there's just too much information out there with the internet, so websites, and everybody is able to be part of seminars with the best today. So it kind of became more something more natural for you to be around and to learn jiu-jitsu. Back in the days that everything was really. You actually to learn had to travel and to go to certain gyms and actually you get to meet the right people, you know what I mean? So back in the days, people used to give lots more value, even to information itself, to actually learn a good technique like this. Nowadays, if you compete next day, everybody's seeing what you did and everybody's doing already, So it kind of lost a little bit of its value. The other hand, jiu-jitsu in a certain way became professional. So as the evolution of everybody, I see that people are kind of losing the core values of respect, especially to respect your professor, respect your gym, respect your flag. Even though all this cross training that everybody's doing is something amazing and something that I truly believe that you have to cross training and you have to have friends in any gyms, even because we all love and do the same martial art. So we truly should cross train with everybody, but without never losing, I think, the value that we should have to our professor, to our gym, understanding about respect, correct? Understand about hierarchy. I understand about, being humble, to admit who's your professor, who's your gym, and understanding where's your true source of knowledge. You know what I mean? So I think that's really, really, really important. And nowadays, because of all this expansion of Jiu-Jitsu, you know, we kind of get lost with, you know, like getting lost, you know, even that, like that heat, that flame that everybody had, like, oh, I do Jiu-Jitsu. I'm like, you know, like be passionate about the martial art, you know, like most of the old school guys were, at least, you know what I mean? Nowadays, it's like it's getting easier to get a black belt because there's just so much information. The kids are getting easier, like better, easier, like faster, you know what I mean? But I think it's a mission for every one of the professors to be touching on that line all the time. Not only to be aiming on having world champions on the mat, but especially off the mats. You know, with values, with attitudes, you know, all this that, you know, every professor should drag into their mats and make sure that everyone is in the same line. Everybody understands the real value of practicing martial arts. I think that's the meaning of the training. You know, beyond anything. I don't care if my students are tough on the mats. If they don't have a good heart, if they don't have the right attitude, everything's lost. Yes? So I think that, you know, like every time in the end of my seminars, I make sure to make a speech, make sure to talk to the guys, to understand, because sometimes listening to the guys who are on top, you know, and they're like, wow, you know, that should be the path I should be training, you know, should be the path that I should go through. Not only become tough on the mats here, but, you know, having the proper attitudes against everybody, you know, having the proper attitude with my professor, having the proper attitude with my training partners, with people who are around me, you know, devote yourself to Jiu-Jitsu in a whole, you know, actually really having Jiu-Jitsu running through your veins, not only practicing a martial art because you want to be good in fighting, you know what I mean? So with all this mixed martial arts and everything, it got a little wobbling, you know, but I truly think that Jiu-Jitsu is in the right path, and you know, and everybody who I meet who train Jiu-Jitsu have a great heart, everybody has a great attitude, and this is just a matter of Jiu-Jitsu just growing too fast. So all of us professors and masters who are in control of this expansion should, you know, revalue everything we're doing and make sure that beyond just giving away our techniques, we should always give away to our thoughts and manners and make sure that everybody trails the same line that we do. Well, 2015 is going to be a great year. You know, like I always say that years of ADCC are always great years. I love competing in ADCC, and I can't wait to come for next ADCC next year. My camp is going to start in February. You know, we're going to have a whole year of competition, so I'm really looking forward to that. Other than that, you know, there are many of the regular events that happen every year. I know that Metamoris is going to be in April. I really hope to be on that card. If not, you know, we're going to have Abu Dhabi Pro in April, and we'll have the World's Gi, you know. There's just a bunch of competitions that we always try to make part of. You know, it all depends about the schedule, you know, like, it all depends on how going to be my seminar schedule for next year, how the body will hold on, because my main goal is ADCC. So I want to make sure that my body is ready for that on 100%. So truly my main goal is ADCC. Every other thing, it's just going to be a matter of adapting to my schedule and see what's going to work. But I'm really excited. I'm sure that 2015 will be a great year. I would like to thank, you know, for the opportunity of being here, man. I had a great time here in Norway. It's a beautiful country. It was only 5 days, but I could enjoy enough, you know, to see like the beauty of the people here, beauty of the culture. I have learned so much, you know. I'm really hoping to be back soon. I can only tell you guys to keep working hard. You know, what I've seen here is that the Jiu-Jitsu here has actually grown a lot. You know, there's a bunch of really high-level athletes here, a lot of talents coming out of here, and I'm sure that many new champions will come from this land. You know, everything depends on them. Like I said before, you guys make yourself a champion. Nobody can do it for you. So make sure to believe in your dreams and go after it. Go take it. Yeah, everything is possible. Thank you all so much for having me here, guys. I had a pleasure, had a great time, and I'm really looking forward for next time. Os.